Jnathan Feltner, the bell has not sounded yet in this contest, but the action is underway.
Washington Bullets getting an unfair advantage on the squared circle, doing what they do best, and that's taking advantage of a situation.
Well, the bell finally sounds as we've got one man from each team inside the squared circle. Now Jake Cole trying to come in after Trey Williams. Oh
my gosh. Questionable tactics by the Washington Bullets, but I mean, you can't help be impressed by how they do things.
Well, the Washington Bullets, former Anarchy Wrestling Tag Team Champions. That's Trey Williams in the ring. His tag team partner, John Williams, on the apron. Laying face first in the mat is Jeremy Foster. His tag team partner, Jake Cole. They're collectively square circle.
Haven't been here but a few times, and we've got a chance to see them on a couple of occasions, but they seem very impressed, but they're going to have the work cut out for them tonight with Washington Bullets.
They certainly are. As I tell you, we seem to be having a lot of technical difficulties up here.
I think I might be bringing you all some bad luck.
You know, it comes with the territory here. If we cut in and out, we do apologize.
Just not a good night for the mechanics here, but we're going to get it underway, hopefully, where it's getting good.
I have to imagine Andrew Pendleton probably had something to do with this.
He might have, sure enough.
Heard you were going to be doing something and messed with the headsets on us.
They might have come by here and given his little touch. You never know with Andrew Pendleton.
I don't want to do anything with Andrew Pendleton's touch.
Still have a lot of great action here on this week of Anarchy, including that #1 contenders match to determine who will face either Jeter or Jeremy Vane for the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. The Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas, going against the Temptation, Sean Timbers, and no doubt Jeff G. Bailey will be at ringside for that contest. That's going to be an awesome match. You got two bulls going for it, and two men who are decorated here in Anarchy. No stranger to the Heavyweight Championship.
Well, that's right, and the Washington Bullets here trying to keep victories and get their way back to the Anarchy Tag Team titles, although next week we do have a #1 contenders match for the Tag Team Championship, as Jeremy Vane, again the heavyweight champion, teams with Brody Chase to take on the Urban Assault Squad representing Unforgivable Blackness.
That's right, four veterans going at it for the tag team titles. It's going to be an awesome match. Who do you like in that?
You know,
if you had to pick.
Next week, it's going to be tough because Jeremy Vane's going to have to wrestle twice next week. He's got this tag team match with the Stray Cat Brody Chase, but he also has to look ahead to 475 pounds of Jeter. Think in one night, Jeremy Vane is going to have to wrestle all three members of Unforgivable Blackness.
I wouldn't even want to wrestle one member.
No, not at all. Have you seen the way Shadow Jackson approaches me when he comes out here to the ring?
He does the same thing to me in there. I'm scared for my life whenever he comes in there. John Williams needed the face to Jeremy Foster. Gosh,
goes
for the 2 count. Cole able to kick out.
I have to say, in tag team competition, you have the benefit of having somebody to tag in. You can have a fresh guy in the ring at all times, and the longer your partner stays out there, the more rested he is and ready to fight.
Yep. It's all about who uses that 2-man advantage to their advantage, and it looks like the Washington Bullets are getting the best of the squared circle right now. Jeremy Foster's overwhelmed in the corner, and he is in the wrong corner. Well, Jake Cole on an island out there all alone.
Well, Foster has been in the ring the entire duration so far of this contest here this week. Jake Cole has not legally been a part of the match.
Not yet, but I'm telling you, he is itching to get into that ring, but two very experienced superstars are the Washington Bullets, and they are isolating Jeremy Foster to the best of their advantage. We've seen the Washington Bullets in some great matches with the movement.
That's right. You know, the series they had for the tag team titles, they've had, best 2 out of 3 falls matches. They've had Texas Tornado contest. And now we see Trey Williams going possibly for a superplex, being blocked by Foster.
Blows to the side. But Trey Williams. Oh, he knocks him down. Jeremy Foster goes up top.
Maybe a little dazed after that headbutt.
He's going to fly. Oh, my gosh. What an impressive maneuver by Trey Williams. That's got to be it. If it's not, I'm shocked, and it wasn't it, but wow.
Well, Jake Cole just barely able to get in and save his tag team partner and break up the 3 count.
That was wow.
I don't know if Foster would have been able to kick out on his own.
I'm not sure if he would have. I know I wouldn't have been able to kick out. Jeremy Foster needs to make a tag to Jake Cole, and in the worst way. I don't know how much longer he can keep going.
And just as you say that, Trey Williams tags in John, bringing in the fresh member of the Washington Bullets.
These two guys, John and Trey Williams, their tactics are no doubt questionable, and they do things that the fans might not like, but you have to respect how they are as a tag team, because they know what they're doing, they know what they've got to do, and they know how to win.
As far as I know, the Washington Bullets, the more experienced team, so they are going to take those cheap shots, those advantages.
Whoa, whoa! What a that's like almost an uppercut mover.
It was a great uppercut, somersault.
He gets the tag to Cole. Clothesline to Trey, clothesline to John, and the squared circle are back on top.
This is what they needed. Foster needed to make the tag to Cole.
Exactly, they needed that shot in the arm, and they got it. Up. What in the world? Whoa!
Beautiful power slam.
For the 2.
Gets the 2 count. Now square circle. This is the first time in the contest they've had the full advantage against the Washington Bullets.
Trey trying to fight off though, but
they've got a hold of the arms.
John Williams on the outside. He needs to try to catch his breath. I think Cole starts.
Oh my!
What would you call that?
Well, it was effective.
Dee Byers distracted and he's going for the count. Oh man!
John Williams may have put the lights at Jake Cole out.
Foster trying to fight back. That was a hard kick to the face of Cole. I'm not. Oh, a nice chop. One of the most feared moves in wrestling is the chop. What a knee to the face. Cole going to the top.
I don't think he
Trey on the outside. He pushes him off. Williams.
It's a good way to blow your
him up.
knees out.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Oh my!
That is lights out if I've ever seen it. That's got to be 1, 2, 3.
Your winners of the match, the Washington Bullets.